What's up, witches? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Celeste the Silver Cord here, coming at you with just your weekend update or your weekly update. I like to do these on Fridays, to do something to look forward to for the weekend, right? What cards should we play with today? Shake it up a little bit. I want to do the chakra readings again. I liked those last week, so we're going to go for them again. Jump right into it as always. Oh, all the information is below. I did forget to put that in there, but I'll add it at the end. That's the beauty of YouTube. Come back and put it in there. On my secondary channel, I don't ever put anything in the description. I kind of like it being hard to find. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Getting right into it. Going to do a weekly update, chakra check-in. I'm starting with Aries right now. All right, one more. Got the tarot of the old path out today. All right, Aries. All right, Aries. I do see, I'm going to go from the crown down to the root here. I do see a lot of understanding and inspiration, but for some reason, so this is the crown. Your third eye, you've got the drama queen card reversed. So it's like, I get a sense that you're learning to see that the victim mentality is not going to get you anywhere. So that's an awesome place to be in those energies, right? And then now as you move down to the throat, you're really learning how to balance out your words, right? Balancing how you communicate with others better. That's really good. But when we get to the heart here, all the rest of the cards are reversed. So the last four are reversed here. So your higher self is pretty much in tune, right? But now we get to your heart. I see kind of hermit mode, like concealing it, hiding it, sheltering it. When you get to your solar plexus, this is supposed to be like the I do, the strength, where you get your power and your determination. I see that you're struggling to move on from a situation or move on from probably whatever's got you close, whatever hurt you that got you to close off your heart. You're having a hard time releasing that. In the sacral, you feel like you can't figure out where to go, right? Can't figure out how to get to those stars. And the root of the issue is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. I feel like a lot of the issues that you're having may be around the fact that you don't feel like you got enough money. You know, you just don't feel like you got enough of the stuff, the physical stuff, right? And that's coming into the holiday season. So a lot of people are stressing that out, right? A lot of people always, every year, people go for broke. People spend stupid amounts of money. People stress out about what they can and what they can't get. What my son wants, a PlayStation 5. There ain't no way he's getting a $500 game system. Ground that out. You really need to ground and take some time to think about what is truly important in your world right now and what you have around you that you can work with. Your crown and everything else in your third eye and all that is wide open. So the answers are right there. You just got to ground yourself and release the expectations of what you thought things were going to be like. All right. 2020 didn't work out for a lot of people, right? It's been rough, y'all. All right. All right, Aries, Taurus. Taurus. Don't forget to click my buttons, y'all. I know there's not always great readings when you get told areas that you need to work on, but, you know, that's how we grow. And as a triple fire sign, I ain't going to be afraid to tell you what I need to tell y'all. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Whoo! Y'all feeling the energies, huh? I see the Page of Cauldron here at the with your crown, right? So it's like an understanding of accepting love. I feel like you've learned how to accept love from the universe. Right underneath it in the third eye, you've got the world. What you can see, right? You've been listening to your intuition. You've been doing your meditations, and you're learning how to trust the universe, right? Balancing out all those energies. I love this card. All right, so that great, right? Throat chakra. You got the Six of Pentacles. You are being loving and responsive, especially in communicative ways, and showing how you care for others in a generous way. Just so beautiful. Your heart is the Empress, super nurturing right now, right? Super loving, super nurturing. Your solar plexus, you are fired up. A lot of creative energy going on in what you are doing right now. Your sacral chakra has the Five of Swords. So there is a bit, I don't think you're getting enough sensual pleasure as you would like right now. Everything else looks beautiful. This is the only card where it's like there is a conflict there. I mean, thank goodness it's the 5 and not the 3, being as where it was placed in the reading. But it's just there's some sort of conflict, tension, or defeat. You could be going through changes in life right now or something like along those lines. But there's definitely an area where, and you're the most sensual, one of the more sensual signs. So that's the only place where I see where you need to really find some balance to it. Find some way to do. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean sexual, but when I say sensual, I mean something where physical touch is involved, right? Something where physical touch is involved. Go outside, touch trees, something along those nature. Go to the beach, put your feet in the sand, feel it, balance out that spot. But your root is strong, right? I see you're actually getting a lot of strength from grounding right now. So that was beautiful, Taurus. I think you guys are doing really well. Really well. And don't worry about too much about that. But, 1 out of 7. Can't really beat that. All right. Especially after Aries is reading. All right. So Gemini, the lovers. Here we go. I was trying to think of other sensual things. Like, even if you could just let somebody brush your hair or something like that. I think we're doing a world of good for you, Taurus. But all right, we're on Gemini. Just had that Gemini full moon. I'm still buzzing off it. All right, Gemini. is more reversals in Aries. It's so weird that how the chakra readings are different. Usually when you do the other readings, everybody kind of playing along in the same storyline. All right, Gemini. You crown. Feel like you're focusing on the wrong things. 5 of Cups I always talk about. There's always 2 unspilt cups and 3 spilt cups, right? Showing that you're focusing way too much on the spilt cups and you're forgetting about the 2 of Cup connections that you have in your life. And I love this deck, you know, because who else is holding the cup, the other cup in that 2 of Cups connection, right? I think you need to shift your focus on things that are more important and shift your focus onto the things that bring you joy. All right? Your third eye, you got the Knight of Wands reversed. All right? So I see that you're having a hard time just even seeing where to go. It's like you don't know how to work the passions into your path. Not feeling very much in your power. You're not feeling like you could speak your power right now for some reason. Your heart. I feel like something hurt your heart, sharp words or something along those words. Either you said something or somebody else said something, and that's weighing very heavy on your heart because there's a lot of air energy, and it keeps it in your thoughts. You got the Knight of Swords reversed here too. And that's also misusing your words. This is solar plexus or I do. So this is what you're doing. Your sacral temptation reversed. I'm going to take that as a positive. I feel like you're avoiding a temptation. You're definitely avoiding something in the sacral area. In your root, you got the Knight of Frauds, the Page of Frauds reversed. So see, it shows you're avoiding temptation, but I think it's more of you're avoiding a closure of a cycle. I think you're focusing more on the closure of certain cycles and not focusing on the new cycles that you could be creating. I don't feel like because you got both of these guys from the root all the way up to the third eye is both these guys reversed. So I feel like you really need to figure out what it is that you're passionate about. And now what it is that you're passionate about that brings you joy. If it doesn't bring you joy, then it's not your passion. Your passion should always be what brings you joy. My passion really isn't reading cards. My passion is creating art. Art brings me joy. You know, if reading tarot cards is your passion, and it brings you joy to read cards, then for sure, you know, I do love reading tarot cards, and I love reading for you guys too. But you got to find that balance, right? You know, many of you guys come to me. Don't do their passion as their income, right? You know, and that's the thing too. Your passion isn't you shouldn't, I know they say, you know, find what you love to do and then find a way to make a living doing that and you'll always be happy, but that's really not what it's supposed to be. I've always heard it as figure out what you love to do and then give it away for free. So there is a separation there. I think when you start monetizing your passion, it could definitely put a damper on it. So yeah, focus on what brings you joy, Gemini. Focus on what brings you joy. All right. Ooh, Cancer. Sorry, I'm sure the tapping is really loud. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, Cancer. Your crown, I feel like you have reached a big victory. Like an epiphany type of victory. What? I got this, right? Third eye, I see where I need to nurture. I see where I need to nurture. I see where I need to help things grow. Your throat, what? Not just talking to talk. I want to, I see the path. I speak it too, right? Speak it. I do see the 5 of Pentacles there in your heart. So it's almost like that's, I think you wish you had more, because this is only 3 of Pentacles here, right? So I feel like you wish you had more, but you are working on your skills. You're definitely working on communication skills and how you express yourself and where you find your inspiration right now. But I do feel like at the heart center, what holds you back and what upsets you the most is you don't have as much money as you would like to have right now. Been over this with everybody else too. It's like, I'd like to really work on my skills and buy some new things in that area for myself, but holidays, I'm spread thin. I need to focus on other people right now too. So just find that balance there. If you can't work on the skills themselves, you can work on educating yourself more about them, right? All right, so for the solar plexus, though, I see you getting ready to really manifesting energy here, right? The magician, I always say the magician is also the scholar and the trickster. But this deck, it's really see you going out of your way, like to create the ritual, to create the space, to pull out the runes, to do the work, to really tap into this crown energy that you've got going on here. The sacral, see, is defensive, right? It's reverse. So it's see, upright, it's defensive against everybody. Reverse, usually it's like putting down the defenses to a point, but I'm still getting like not that you're putting down all your defenses, but you're seeing exactly what you need to be defensive about. Yeah, you've established some really healthy boundaries in that sacral area. And I see that you are finally gaining the intuition, the inspiration, what you need to nurture on who and what is allowed to breach those areas with you and who's not, which is a great energy to be in. Your root is grounded all the way down in the divine feminine energy right now. Queen of Pentacles is the Earth Mother card. So I see you're extremely grounded right now. That's a beautiful reading. Good job, Cancer. You guys are keeping it balanced, doing the work, putting in the skills, taking the time. Your chakras are aligned. Hello. Leo. Moving on to Leo. Let's see what Leo's got going on in their chakra systems. All right, Leo. I'm just going to throw it out there for you right away. Your root, grounded all the way in your energy. This is a beautiful spread you got going on. All right, so for your crown, Yeah, Queen of Swords. What? My thoughts and words are aligned. I have full understanding and see all the perspectives right now. Your third eye, can't make it up. Your third eye sees exactly what areas and connections and things that you need to be nurturing. Doing awesome here. You're not just walking the walk, you're talking the walk too, right? You're doing it all. This is the Chariot. This is, like I said, this is for your throat chakra. This is all about communication, expression, and where you find your inspiration. And I feel like you're really trusting your words right now. You're allowing this energy to really just flow right out your mouth. Love it. 8, your heart. I see that you've really learned how to move on from things. With the 8 of Cups here. Right? The 8 of Cups is, and this deck is great. It's like walking away from the drama queens, walking away from the gossipers, walking away from all that. Your heart, you're cutting those cords of allowing shady people in the background to manipulate you anymore. You don't care what they think. For your solar plexus, right? You do your research. You do follow your stars. You do listen to your intuition. You are watering the ground you stand on and feeding the river there. This is beautiful, Leo. I see in your sacral areas, you're really finding people that you can physically work well with, right? A real team here with the sacral energy. So whoever you got going on with those type of energies, I see you guys are a great team. And you are just fully grounded in your energy right now. Beautiful, Leo. Beautiful. Hold on to that. You guys are doing awesome. If all you needed was some confirmation as to, am I seeing it clearly? You see it clearly. You're good. You're good to go, Leo. All right. Virgo. All right, Virgo. You have the Ace of Pentacles for your crown here, right? So I do see you are in a lot of energy. You're pulling in a lot of energy through your crown from manifesting things in the 3D. The World card, your third eye. Your third eye is wide open, right? You've been doing your intuition. You've been following your intuition, doing your manifesting. Beautiful. I do see King of Swords with the over your throat there, which the King of Swords is also a clear thinking, intellectual type person, right? The King of Swords upright is very mindful of their words, but they do not sugarcoat. So it's like they can be kind of sharp, but you're balancing. It's balanced, but it's sharp, it's harsh truths, but it's truths that need to be said. If I say something, I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, that's not my intention, but that's how it just comes out, right? You have the Emperor here over your heart chakra. And I think it's really learning and accepting what you have control over and what you do not have control over, right? I always love the Emperor card in this deck. You got the kids there playing in the background, right? It's like what you could be in control of an entire kingdom, but individuals you cannot be in control of. Or what them kids is going to do whatever they want. Run around the woods, get in trouble, everything else, cause chaos, prank the nannies. You can't control it. Not all the time, not everything, and not all the time. You know, you're really only in control of yourself, and you manage. Yeah. You have to delegate where you delegate, and then trust other people to do their jobs. All right. For your solar plexus, we have the Four of Pentacles here. Right. And I'm always with the Four of Pentacles. It's like seeking stability and seeking stability, right? But especially in this deck, just the way he's clutching the one pentacle, it's like, he's misering his money because he's scared he's going to lose it. Well, what happens when we're scared we're going to lose something? I mean, and this is over your solar plexus. So that's like the I do. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? Are you chasing money? What do we know about that? If you chase something, it will run from you. That goes for everything. Your sacral. I see that your sacral energies are really grounded, right? Really grounded, really nurturing. I mean, like I said, this is the Earth Mother card. So I see that you're grounded in those areas, definitely. And for your root, I see your root. You are, and your root, and then even on my little thing over here, the root says, I am. You are a generous person, right? But have you been being generous? Because on the I do card, so you are this, but you are doing this. So that's the only areas I see that you would really need to balance anything out. Yep. Listen to your third eye. It's wide open right now. All right. Virgo, Libra. You take a little bit longer. Libra. All right, Libra, this looks nice. All right, so for your crown, I see you pulling in a lot of energy, right? A lot of understanding on how powerful you are right now. Do you see in the third eye that you are starting to pay attention to overindulgence? I always say with this card, it's like, you know, the two people that are in it. This person is getting their cup filled. They don't even need it, right? They're passed out. And this person is dumping their cup into this person's cup. You know, and I've always been like, you know, got to be mindful on who's feeding your bad habits. All right? That's over your third eye, is be mindful of over who's feeding your bad habits, because your bad habits will block your third eye. All right? I do see over your throat, you got the 1111 card, right? You're speaking it. You're speaking about all about home, love, stability, all that. That's where your words are really focused on building right now. For your heart, I got the Magician. I feel like your heart's really focused on magic right now, magic, intuition, things of that nature, spirituality. I feel like your heart is really in this journey with you right now. That's why you pulled the 1111 card on your deck. Knight of Rods. You're doing your passion, right? The Knight of Rods is all about passion, lust, and adventure. So that's what you're doing right now. You're following this, and I think that's what it is, right? So even with the lockdown, if you're passionate about spirituality and things like that, that is definitely a journey you can keep adventuring on, right? You feel like you need to keep working on your skills, right? What's his sacral? Yeah. So I see that you're finding the most pleasure in your life right now from working on these skills. And you're grounded, man. Your root, you're grounded. Not, I wouldn't say you're grounded in mastering it, but you are connected in a way that you are being pulled in the directions that you need to go in. So whatever path you're working on right now, Libra, keep your heart, if your spiritual path, keep your heart in it. And yeah, you are doing the work that you need to be doing right now. You're working through that shadow stuff, and that's awesome. Or you've broken through a major barrier with it already. All right, so Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. I see that your crown has really been on focusing on gain, right? Understanding where you need to put in the work. Your third eye, you see where the universe is pulling you, right? Your throat, got that energy, that fire emperor energy going on there. And I feel like you're really communicating and expressing what it is you want and how it is you would like your empire to run, right? Your heart is in the hangman position. So you're learning how to, I'm going to say, accept being stuck, right? Like you're grasping at learning how to balance out that moment when you start to feel stuck in a relationship, because you guys are Scorpios. So, but I find that you're in a really healthy place right now with it, right? Right. Like I feel stuck, but I'm taking the time while I'm here to meditate, because, the hangman purposely hung himself upside down and the coins are falling out of his pocket. I think you put in enough work that money's not really going to be too horrible an issue for you right now. At the Three of Cauldrons in your solar plexus, what do you want to do? I want to celebrate and have a good time with the family. That might be where the money's falling out too. And I'll be telling that to everybody with the holidays coming up. Don't put yourself a detriment for the holidays. That's not what the holidays were ever meant for. Your sacral, I do see that you really are nurturing your connections in the sacral area. Sensuality, when it comes to sensuality, pleasure, sociability, all that, you are really in a nurturing energy right now. Though I do see your root does still have some conflict around it, right? So your root still is a little blocked. There's more. I feel like there's like the word clusterfuck comes to mind. Some sort of gossip ring or circle, or a lot of clashing between people and children and in those areas. So it's like you want to celebrate with family, but I'm feeling like this is kind of the root issue that you might have. Also, it's like I want to celebrate, but I don't want that to happen either. So try to figure out where it is that you feed into the conflict cycles so that you can break them. All right? Sagittarius. I also get a strong sense before I move on to Sagittarius with Scorpio. It's just, I get a sense of grudges, right? Like maybe the root issue, what keeps causing the conflicts is old grudges. So you focus on that area and releasing old grudges in order to break those conflict cycles. All right, Sagittarius. One more for Sagittarius. See how my archers are doing. Saw that meme the other day. It was like Sagittarius is the only sign that doesn't have that has a weapon. All right. Yeah, back and forth here, Sag. Okay, so for your crown, I see you have a lot of understanding and you're wanting to build more on your knowledge and spirituality, and those skills is where your crown is really focused, where you're trying to focus most of where your understanding is coming from. I do see the reason that you really focused on that is your third eye is still focused on past connections, and it's not the good parts of past connections or whatever this past connection is blocks your third eye almost, right? Leaves you not being able to think clearly. Your throat, keep saying it's the end of a cycle, right? Keep saying it's the end of a cycle, but the universe does it. You can front all you want. If you don't see it or feel it, then just saying it's not going to end the cycle. So I do see the heart. Your heart is still with the spirituality stuff, right? You're still trying to figure out exactly how to listen to your guides, and you are, I think you're accepting certain levels of answers, right? We don't always get the full answer. We always get most of the answers. Like even tarot readers and things like that, we don't get all the information. Get as much as we can. And then, part of the whole ride is you're supposed to have free will. If they gave you too much information, you would not have free will. And Sagittarius, honestly, look at that from a perspective of even you guys in like relationships and things like that. You don't like to be nailed down. You don't like to be like stalked or bothered, or like, don't blow up my phone all the time searching for where I am and accusing me of shit. I like to run around and have fun. It's the same thing here. If the universe gave you all the answers, then you would feel locked in a path and you would probably sabotage yourself. All right. Over your solar plexus. And now the solar plexus are I do. And they're about personality and where your strengths are right now. But for this to be the illusions card, it's almost like you're doing a lot right now, but I feel like you're missing something, right? There's an illusion. There's something you're not grasping. And that's where I get into the spirituality thing too, right? Be mindful about what's illusion and what's fantasy and what's real. So this card too, she's standing over here and she's worshiping the universe goddess over here, but back here, the masculine energy is crying and the goddess in the water over here is crying. So it's almost like you're deluding yourself from things that are happening around you that you're not seeing. So pay attention to that. All right. Your sacral is the Two of Swords reversed. So The Two of Swords upright is all about coming to a truce or a stalemate. And I feel like you're avoiding making a choice right now to do with your sacral areas, right? I feel like you're avoiding making that choice. You're avoiding calling a truce. You're avoiding a stalemate, right? Just be mindful on that one. For your root, I do see you are really grounded and connected right now. I mean, definitely keep maintaining that. You know, this is where, you know, the root is also says I am, and it's like you are being guided by the universe. You are being guided by the universe. You are more grounded than you realize, right? So just, I would say for you, just for the balance, focus on the crown, learning the lessons, listen to your heart while you're following, you know, listen to your intuition when it comes to those messages, and keep yourself grounded. Figure out where you need to make that hard decision. I feel like your stalemate is you're speaking about how you wanted to let go of the past, but you're not. That's the illusion. But I'm so over it. I can totally feel that you're not. Call the truce. That is what you are being guided to do. All right, Sagittarius. Capricorns. All right, Capricorns, yours looks nice. Somebody else had this one too for their crown. All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles here. And I see a lot of understanding on how to manifest things, right? You feel the energy coming through you, and you're figuring out exactly how to use it to work within your 3D physical reality, right? Your third eye, I think you see where these healthy connections and celebrations and joy is coming from. Shout out 431 right there. Shout out to the 143, celebrating good times. Celebrate. That is what you are working towards right now. That's awesome, Capricorn. I know you guys have had a rough year with all this stuff in your sign. So I feel like a big shift's really happening for you guys, and you see it too. All right, for your throat. Oh, man. For this to be your throat card, all I can think of what you're speaking mad game right now. You got all the attention you're getting from speaking. 7 of Cups. Using your words, you're creating a lot of opportunities for yourself right now. Your heart, getting back up on those stilts, huh? I feel like you've made tons and tons of progress in your heart area, balancing your heart chakra and learning how to accept and give love compassionately and sincerely. And that's really what's drawing in a lot of these energies. I do see for the solar plexus, I do. And I have the Fool. And now in this deck, the Fool card is a bit trippy, right? So he's off on his adventure. She's holding her eye like she just got punched in the face. The baby's like burning its hand. Usually I say, you know, if this person was distracting you, then let the Fool leave. So that is for somebody there, right? I do let the Fool leave and choose to focus more on what's more important to me right now. Now, the other message I'm getting from this is this isn't the person who's doing all this. This is a youth leaving the dramatic home life. Okay, that's the other message I'm picking up. That a youth is taking a leap of faith to remove themselves from a toxic home life environment. Whew, that was heavy. That did split two ways there. I had to get both of those out. All right, 4 of Swords for your sacral. So I do feel when it comes to sexuality and things like that, you are taking some time to really recuperate from past traumas right now. Past traumas with sexual relationships. So, yeah, that's not a bad thing to do. Sometimes you need to do that. Sometimes you need to put those walls up, set some healthy boundaries, and be like, no, what? I need a moment for myself, right? I don't want to mix energies with anybody else right now. I am working too hard on what I need. It's not a bad thing. A lot of people never master that. A lot of people need that intimate touch. So if you're working through that energy, that is awesome. I do see the root here, right? I am grounded like the Hangman, right? But it's your choice on how you look at this card, right? Is he stuck, losing money into the pond, like everything's going wrong, or is he meditating because he's not tied anywhere in this deck? His hands are behind his back, but it's almost like willingly putting his hands behind his back. Right? I see that I see it as being very grounded. Very grounded. This is a beautiful reading, Capricorn. I think you're doing an awesome job right now. I think that was a huge shift for you. Don't worry about staying in this energy and keep speaking. keep it. That's an awesome timeline for you guys to be on. It's coming. It's coming. It is coming. All right. Aquarius. I should have wrote down the timestamps. All right. See what my aqua babies are doing. What did you do? Woo. All right, Aquarius. You ready for everything coming to your sign? 2021 is going to be interesting. Luckily, everything's going into your sign direct and not like retrograding like it did to poor Capricorn. All right, so for your crown, I see, bam, you are connected on the crown level. You have a high level of knowledge and spirituality right now. You are super duper connected when it comes to your crown. For your third eye, though, what? Focusing on spilt cups? Missing out on the actual 2 of cup connections here? Right? Oh no, we're spilling cups. Life's so terrible, blah, 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 blah. Still have one right there. And you guys, here you go, Ma. Love you. Da-da-da. I'm still here. Don't forget about those, okay? Because it is showing that you're focusing in the wrong area right now. You're focusing your third eye in the wrong area. If you've been focusing your third... Why? What are you focusing on? What's your throat? What you talking about all the time? What you talking about? That's where your focus is. That's where you're missing out on where you're supposed to be focusing. Right? I mean, it's not bad. Because you need that in order to produce the 10 of Cups. Over your heart. That is so beautiful. but it's so beautiful, right? What? Where's your heart? My heart just wants to be a happy home, right? Look how happy they all are. Right? You just want everybody to be happy. But I think that might be focusing on the money too much. That's not how you create that energy. If your heart is in the 10 of Cups, you're happy right now. It's not the money that's creating that energy, okay? All right, so for your solar plexus, we got the Queen of Cauldron, right? So you do have a lot of strength in being intuitive and calm and compassionate with people. Your solar plexus, yeah, that was your solar plexus. So, I'm sorry, it just got really heavy. I do see in the sacral, I see a lot of, there's no easy way to say it. In the areas, you know where your sacral is, where you find a lot of pleasure and things like that. I see that there's kind of a third party situation going on. You know, you're busy fighting. There's the other thing, but both these cards are very, very similar, right? They're fighting probably over her, right? They're fighting over her, and they're so worried about fighting and killing each other that they don't even realize what they're doing to her. And then this one, she's so upset because they're fighting that they're not paying attention to the other important connections right now. Very, very weird back and forth reading. I love that you got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in the middle of your thing here. I mean, the 10 of Cups over your heart, it's like, I just feel like that's what your heart's seeking. It's seeking that balance, because with the third eye and the sacral here, I don't think it is balanced though. And that might be why you're focusing in other areas. The bottom, you get the 10 of Rods too. So you got 3 10s. Talk about cycle, 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 right? 3 10s. That's on your root. I feel like you are a little bit rooted in your burdens, right? Trying to figure out how you're going to carry all them sticks. But I got so many sticks. What am I going to do? And that's why you focused on money. And I'm giving that with a lot of the signs here too, right? Don't put yourself in detriment for the holidays. Don't. And I'm sorry, I love you guys, Aquarius, but you guys love to spend some money. And when you can't, I think you get really upset. So just be mindful on that aspect, okay? Because I think it gets to the point sometimes where it's like you want to spend money so bad that you end up chasing money, and then it can end up running from you, and then it can end up, messing with those energies. All right? Pisces. Ooh. I'm sorry about that, Aquarius. That was a bit draining to read. Of course, you guys would be difficult. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. 2 fish in a swimming pool. What is that song? Two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. How are my Pisces doing? All right. Pisces, your crown. You got a lot of higher understanding right now going on, a lot of knowledge and spirituality. You definitely feel connected, and you feel connected that the energies are guiding you in a positive direction. I do see that your third eye is telling you to take plenty of time to recuperate. It is fine. You are allowed to recuperate if you need recuperation time. Set up your healthy boundaries, right? Third eye is calling you to do that. And you see it. All right. For your throat, I really do see you speaking a lot of knowledge. I see you channeling and speaking a lot of knowledge here. Your heart is focused on learning and adapting new skills. Bless you. So I see your heart is really focused on, adapting and perfecting skills right now, which is a great place to be. If your heart is into learning and doing things like that, then you should definitely follow your passions. For your solar plexus, though, I got the Seven of Swords here. But with the recuperation card up here, I don't feel like it's like you're a deceiver, deceit, or anything like that, right, with this card at the moment. I got you're more of accepting it, finding your strength to walk away from it, right? I feel like you're the person that's like, that's it. I'm taking my swords and I'm leaving. I'm not sitting here swinging swords with people no more. For your sacral chakra, you might be being a little bit of a just getting an uneven sense here, right, with the Four of Pentacles, especially over the sacral chakra. It's like, I don't think you're being as physically generous as you could be. I feel like you're being really defensive over it right now. All right, so just be mindful, especially if you're in a relationship. If you haven't been loving on your partner as much as you usually do, you might want to throw them a little bit of love. It's not that, like I said, I think it was Taurus, I said, let someone brush your hair. It doesn't have to be sex, but do something of a sensual nature with somebody. Get that touch contact going on. If you don't have anybody to do the touch contact with, then, handle yourself. You could do a bath or some sort of sensual things that really bring in all the senses for you there. Like really take your time to love on yourself. Yeah. I said the bath, put the oils, crystals, candles, do the 9 to really activate all those central areas. Okay. Your root. We got the Page of Pentacles here. So the page is really about manifesting energy, right? And new enterprises. So I see that if you're going to ground and be, you are going to be the one that creates these opportunities for you in your life. You are, because the root is all I am. I am what I say I am. All right, Pisces. So be mindful about what you say you are. Whatever comes after the words I am is some of the most powerful manifesting energy, right? And the way you're grounded right now and you're setting up these healthy boundaries, just be mindful whenever you say the words I am. Okay? And that goes for anything. Everybody can take that advice. I am is so powerful. If you say I am fat, I am ugly, be mindful of how you talk about yourself. Okay? Because that's a powerful manifesting energy to have the Prince of Pentacles down there. So if you're going to be manifesting, make sure you say, I am beautiful. I am loved. I am sexy. I am, reaffirm yourself. Just reaffirm yourself. All right. I hope everybody enjoyed their messages for this weekend. I know it's heavy. I know there's a lot of shifts going on, but as always, like, share, subscribe, click my buttons. Let me know you like it. Spank my bell to get more notifications. And blessed be all those who walk these weird and windy paths with me. I love you guys so much, and I'll holler at you later.